All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to News Report number 11 with Zyori and Hyper. We're back after a short hiatus. Josh, it's been quite some while since we've done a news report. How are you feeling today, good sir?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Ready
That's
to play some Dota again.
that's good to hear. I'm ready to play some Dota as well, and with that said, let's go ahead and hop in queue just in case it takes a little while. Of course, Dota 2 is going to be the game of choice today, but kind of per usual, we're going to get started with some stocks, Josh. I have to admit, I haven't been paying too much attention to the market. Josh, give us the skinny.
Well, there hasn't been too much crazy news. I guess we're getting the start of earnings report season again. On Friday, Wells Fargo and JP Morgan, JP Morgan being like the biggest of the banks, had their earnings report, and they posted like record high profits, or at least record high revenues.
Wow.
And yeah, so this upcoming week, Bank of America, Citi, pretty sure Goldman Sachs, it's all starting up. So you'll see people's numbers and everything. But stock has actually been going down on Friday. It was down slightly on Friday, and I think this was like one of the worst weeks in a while.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Everything
like
is
conflicting data.
everything's blue or everything's red on my portfolio here. I'm colorblind. You got to slow it
That
down, Josh.
that's never a good sign. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's been going down. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. I see Zynga hasn't made much leeway. Of course, the only stock that I truly care about. We're still sitting at 243. Josh, what is Zynga doing?
Zynga had a weird thing actually, now that you mention it. Zynga's earning report isn't till like another like week, maybe week and a half. But for some reason, like a week ago, they pre-released their earnings report, like a mini summary, not the whole thing, just like a little mini summary.
Hmm.
And even though they posted higher like quarterly earnings, they posted like a worse yearly outlook. So that's kind of
Hmm.
why Zynga went down another like 10%.
But they have a real earnings report coming out that could maybe show a sign of life, but maybe
Hopefully.
not. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
There,
Hopefully.
there's been talks. I think there was talk. Someone like there was like on Twitter or something. Someone mentioned that Zynga was thinking about going private, but that's just a rumor at this point.
Can you do that? Can you go from public to private? It
Yeah,
has to be
yeah,
difficult
you
at
can
the
totally
very
do that.
least.
Best Buy was thinking about doing it.
Oh, I guess I've never really talked about that. I guess I knew it was possible, but I can't really think of an example of a company doing it that I was coherent
Uh,
of.
I'm pretty. There are a couple big. I almost want to say IBM for some reason. I want to say that company was public and went private. Now it's public again. I could be
Uh,
completely wrong, but yeah, basically just buy back the stock.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. So how's Facebook doing here? Looks like they're well, kind of doing what they were doing, holding steady around that 20 mark. Glad I
Yeah,
didn't buy it at 30 like I was thinking about, Josh.
yeah. Facebook. The only big news about them is they acknowledged that like they were focusing way more on PC and they when they did their IPO and everything went public. And now it seems like there's a really big shift to go completely mobile.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they just like updated the Facebook app and everything on Apple, and they also do on Android. I know there was a big discussion because the apparently on like iPhones and everything, the Facebook app looks and works way better than it does on like Android devices. So
Really?
apparently, like Zuckerberg made all the employees or whatever scrap their iPhones and get Android phones and said, okay, we need to focus on making it better for everything and not just iPhones.
Wow. Did he really do that?
That's what I heard. This was a while back, dude. This is probably like a month and a half ago.
Well, it's been about a month since we've done a news report, Josh, so it's probably still relevant news. We have been taking a little bit of time. Mostly it's been because of my crazy schedule. Josh is still riding the carpet of unemployment. So,
Yep, still looking for a job.
yeah, how's that treating you, Josh? Is it amazing?
I mean, not really.
It's not too bad. Watching a lot of Netflix, huh?
A little bit watching stocks more than Netflix, but Netflix is a pretty good
I should
supplementary
allocate
point.
some of my Netflix time into stocks. I think that would probably be a worthwhile
Be
endeavor.
better use instead of watching whatever you
Prison
watch.
Break really doesn't give me much in the way of intellectual stimulation, but it does. I don't know, man. It's just every episode ends on a cliffhanger. It's kind of like a crappier version of True Blood with less interesting characters and guns instead of fangs.
Guns instead of
I
fangs.
mean, that's really the best way I can explain it. It's really not that great. Season 4 in particular, it's like one of those shows that has a certain life. Season 1 was good. Season 2 was okay. Season 3 was mediocre at best. Season 4 is just like, I don't know why they even tried.
Well, you got to wrap the storyline.
Yeah. Dude, well, Season 4, they kind of wrap it up in Season 3, and they start out with the main character doing a little like soliloquy saying like, now that Sarah's dead, my life has become meaningless. I have nothing to live for. All I care about is getting vengeance. It's just like, oh my god, dude, great. So now we have another Rogue Knight. Oh look, it's a wannabe Batman. Like, oh god, I can just already see this crappy story unfolding in front of my eyes. So it's okay. Maybe I should follow after my grandfather. All he watches is the History Channel. If it's not a documentary or a movie based on history, then he's not trying to watch it. But
That's one thing I like to watch. I've watched a couple of documentaries on Netflix. They got some good ones.
oh yeah, they have a couple good ones. Some of them are really bad though. I saw the one that was you ever see that movie Sid and Nancy?
No, I haven't.
Do you know what it is though? Like Sid Vicious from the Sex Pistols.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
well, it's like he's like a punk rock guy. It's like a cool movie or whatever. So I saw a thing on there called Kurt and Courtney, and named after that. And I was just like, oh shit, a Kurt Cobain documentary. This could be interesting. And I turned it on, and it's terrible. It was awful. I had to turn it off like 15 minutes in because it was just like, literally, if I tried to make a documentary about Kurt Cobain, that would have been it. And like finally, as soon as it starts to get a little interesting, like 13 minutes in, he's talking to this lady that used to babysit Kurt, and she had recordings of like his original music, like before Nirvana, just when he was like a young kid playing music. And he's like, all right. And then she plays it, and then the sound goes out, and he's like, and then I had to blot it out because Courtney Love threatened to sue me. And I was just like, really, dude? So you did all that? All you have on tape is this old lady's reaction to listening to music that's like 30 years old. I'm like, I just don't care about this at all. Like, you should have just given up and gone back to college, man.
Trying to make movies, AC.
I'm trying to make. Let's make a movie. We can make a. You know what would be really cool if we made a zombie movie, man. If we just like filmed it in the middle of Woodstown, but at like 4 a.m. when there's no traffic, we could do it.
You ever see, oh shit, Super 8? You ever see Super 8?
Mm,
It's this whole
sounds
like,
really familiar, but I don't think so.
yeah, yeah, it just came. Oh, I guess when I say it just came out, it was like a year ago. But it's this like movie about this like alien or whatever. I don't want to ruin it, but like the whole thing is there's like the storyline, but the mini storyline that goes on in the movie is the kids are making a zombie movie inside the movie, and then during the credits they show you like the completed version of like all the scenes because you see like the scenes they're setting up for in the movie, and the whole thing is they're entering a contest, try to win it and everything. And at the end, yeah, during the credits, you see this whole completed movie. It's actually a pretty cool idea.
That is kind of cool. It's yeah. I mean, we could just make a what's that threat level midnight type movie.
Golden Finger,
Golden
or what?
Face.
Golden Face.
Michael Scone. I love that Stanley does the voiceover. Michael Scone. Oh man, Josh, we're having that early morning queue problem. This is definitely, this hasn't happened in a really long time. You take some time off and you lose your queue priority here.
I know, for real. Maybe
Like,
because we're trying to get one extra person in.
yeah. Well, no, I don't think that's it. That was Joe, but he got
Yeah.
offline.
Oh, Joe,
Joe,
we need him.
we could have won, but Joe wasn't looking to play. Joe is the only one.
Yeah, I know. It's the person who carries us.
He's like the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger. Oh my God, they're gonna remake that movie, you know?
The Lone Ranger?
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna have like Johnny Depp. He's gonna be like the Indian guy. I don't know anything about the Lone Ranger.
I was gonna say when you say
Actually.
the Indian guy, that's like saying like I don't know. I can't think of a good example.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I was like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't, that was way before. Oh shit, Dota, please don't freeze on me.
all right, Josh, we're in it. All right, oh yeah, so what are we? Are we doing Kunkka AA?
I hopefully load. My Dota like froze. Okay, I think it's back to working.
That happens to me sometimes.
Yeah, I'll go ancient apparition. And then, as long as there's no lichen, if there's lichen, I don't think I can handle it. He's just gonna eat my face off, and I'm gonna cry.
All right, I'm gonna summon a boat.
You better summon all the boats.
Every boat will be summoned. I don't know. I feel like I need to adjust my build though. I might actually get a Vanguard first this time and be a little tankier instead of going straight carry. I don't know. We'll see.
All pick.
Vanguard is always one of my favorite items to go on any melee hero.
It depends how I'm feeling.
Because I usually always get a ring of health, so I can just go in there and get last hits and not get completely destroyed.
Yeah, I feel you, Josh. I feel you. All right. Uh-huh.
It's all about those last hits, AC.
It's all about those last hits. I'm hoping not in a failsy mood this morning. Sometimes
You better
I wake
get
up
them.
and
I'm gonna try to help you.
you know what? I don't even know why I'm waiting. I can just pick Kunkka. And look at these lanes, Josh. We've got Riki. Oh, I hate Riki.
I hate Riki too.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna.
Are my graphics bugged out? My Kunkka looks all silvery.
It's possible. That happens a couple times to me. Where,
Is it okay when you get into the
bug
game or do
out
you have to reset?
No, I think you have to reset.
Well, I kind of like the way it looks. It looks like if they made like a metallic Kunkka skin.
No, mine looks weird too.
Alright, maybe it's just...
Admiral Conker here.
Swear to God, this guy better not charge me everywhere on the map.
Admiral Conker here. Oh,
Okay. What do I get?
Prepare for battle.
Prepare.
I'm gonna get a carrier.
Gonna get a carrier. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna get Tidebringer level 1.
Set my jib.
And then I'll get some wards. And then I'll get a mana potion.
Of course.
Okay.
Never mind, I'm not getting a mana potion.
I guess Zeus can. I can log lane top.
By your compass.
Going bottom right. Tell this orange to get out of my face.
Aye.
Okay. I told him what was
Try
good.
lane if he's gonna.
Nice. I'm trying to read my ability so I can remember what I do.
Tri-lane with Leoric. No, he has a hatchet. I'm not doing that. Alright, Josh. So, what do we got here? What is the first thing on the docket for today, buddy?
The first thing comes from a while back, and I don't know. I was just looking at random stuff, and I know this affects me because I love bacon.
Let's see if I can continue.
Apparently, there are rumors that there may be a bacon shortage because of the terrible weather we've been having. I don't know about you, but like around me, there are a bunch of corn places, and it's just terrible.
Here, Orange, you
All
check
the
for
corn looks like
raid
it's been
away
like
the secret shop.
completely, it's like not edible.
Or not the secret shop.
Alright, I'm
And
muting
this
my
is-
team. Sorry, Josh. Alright, sorry. Go ahead. They were talking a lot.
Yeah. So like the big thing is like with fields being ruined and everything from the crazy weather we've gotten.
I go.
Just like because I know there's a drought like in the Midwest and everything.
Right.
And apparently it's going to cause like a spike in the rise of corn, which is going to make feed cost more.
Okay.
It's just going to cause farmers to cut back their livestock.
Okay. Well, that's interesting because I remember being a senior in high school and people talking about how like meat is going to become a luxury in my lifetime. And like this is probably beginning signs of that where it's true like compared to a lot of other cultures, I think Americans are really like spoiled when it comes to meat. Like we kind of expect meat to be in every meal and whatnot. And I think that's kind of a luxurious part of our country.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know bacon too has been it's a pretty crazy thing actually. I know shit.
Bacon's a pretty crazy thing,
The pricing, I remember in college, the pricing from bacon would be anywhere from like $3 to $7, which is a really big difference.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, if you get it from somewhere like Wawa, it's really expensive. It'll be like at least $6.
Yeah, if you get like Oscar Mayer stuff, I know.
Oscar Mayer, is that the quality bacon?
If you actually look at like the prices and everything, like when you're a college student, it's like $6 sometimes, $7. And then if you buy like normal ShopRite brand for, I guess that's where I go, ShopRite.
I'm an Acme guy, but
It's a little cheaper.
is it really cheaper?
My jib.
Yeah.
I just say I like Acme because that's always where I've gone, but I don't really have a good reason.
Apparition. With you by my
Those
side,
class
I live
hits.
to be an ancient.
Well, I read my abilities.
So that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, so how much more expensive will this shortage make it, do you think? I
So
mean,
you say.
That only time will tell exactly how much they want to price gouge our
Of
bacon.
course.
right. Well, that's what I mean. Like, how serious of a shortage? Is this just like bacon's going to go up by like 10%, and it's like, you know, from a macro perspective, the bacon makers are suffering, but as a
As you
consumer,
wish.
we can all share the burden? Or is this like bacon's going to triple in the next year or something?
Stockpile your
Full
fridge with
sail
bacon.
ahead.
How long does bacon keep if you freeze it? Seriously.
I imagine a while. If you like freezer bag it and everything, I have no clue exactly.
I
I've
don't
never
know.
really.
I mean, honestly, I haven't really bought much bacon. When I was living on my own
Change
and
tax.
food shopping, I was living with a vegetarian, so we rarely ever bought bacon. That was just not something we did.
By your
I love bacon. I will
mean-
always make BLTs like at least once a week.
I like bacon too. By the way, I'm just leveling harass. That's the way I like to build
as you
Kunka.
wish.
Okay, I'm yeah.
I don't know if it really makes a difference for you, but it is going to push our lane a little bit. Just
I actually need to read my last ability so I know what it does.
So you say.
So I know two of my 3 abilities.
so, and also, why is it bacon and not some other meat? I mean, why is it a bacon shortage and not a steak shortage?
Well, it's just because like I don't know, they need cows I guess more. Maybe they use different feed or whatever.
I guess. I mean, I feel like they all get fed slop. You know?
Yeah.
By your compass.
But I don't know. It's an interesting.
Pigs just eat more because they're
I
pigs.
changed
Pig.
And then we genetically engineered the shit out of
Josh, that's racist
Are you
towards
cool?
pigs. You know pigs aren't like that. I'm actually lagging a little bit. I'm getting frame drops. I think I need to stop the stream from playing. I think that's my issue.
I think
Probably
you need to
Flash. I
own
blame
harder.
I blame
I-
all my problems on Flash.
My
Josh.
flash crashed actually twice right before we started playing.
Yeah, Flash is really like. Dude, you can do some cool stuff though. All right, well, how about this? This is not so macro news related, but I can still talk about it. So, with the new website came out for Zyori TV, obviously, and I did a lot of programming, and I learned about something cool. So, have you heard? You know, like HTML5 and CSS3 is out. Do you know about that a little bit? So, you know, it's just like an improved programming language on top of classic HTML, and CSS2, I guess, is what we're on now. And the big thing with one of the big things with web programming and art is fonts.
As you wish.
So the workaround is, of course, you can just make graphics on Photoshop or what have you with really nice fonts, but that really lowers your search engine optimization. So that was a problem we were having where we had like a really specific font we wanted to use. And there is a way where you can like upload the font to your local server and then have it call in the CSS and then it loads it into the other person's browser, and you're allowed to do that. It's not like a copyright issue,
Set my jib.
but it doesn't work very well. So I learned that Google has a thing called Google Web Fonts,
Full sail
where they
ahead.
have a whole bunch of free fonts that are really, really good. You know how if you go to Microsoft Word and you scroll through the fonts, you look at them and you're like, all right, more than half of these are just completely useless, and I can't even think of any situation where anyone would want to use this unless they're just hard trolling. Have you ever had that thought?
Sure, a couple times. I know there's a bunch of fonts. I know I don't use hardly any of them.
Right, exactly. But these are looking really like most of these. They just looked like really good, classy fonts. We found one that looked almost exactly like. I mean, the font we wanted to use is like a premium font that if you were to buy the license is like at least $100. All right, can we just kill this guy or something?
If you can stun them, the thing is, my stun, if they run far enough, it doesn't proc, and I can't slow them enough. So if they just run away, I won't do anything.
Attack.
All
My
right.
cold feet.
Well, I'm farming a lot, so it's kind
Yeah, I
of okay.
know.
So, but it's pretty cool. And the Google Web Fonts, it worked really easily. It's really low on the assets, and it's just a really cool thing. You know, there's a lot of like free stuff that Google offers that a lot of people don't know about, and I think this is definitely one of them. And we just found it just like Googling around, like, because we got the font implemented, but it just looked really crappy and grainy.
I grow
And
stronger.
yeah, Google for the win, man. So further evidence as to why Google is good at what they do.
No, I love Google.
They've got web
I
fonts.
really like Google, and
And-
they do,
yeah.
like you said, a ton of things that no one ever knows about.
And they're
Like
like
Google Plus.
the whole thing, yeah, exactly, is they're really, really good fonts, and like it's actually really fonts are one of those things that they seem so simple and they seem so meaningless, but a good font can like turn around the way an image looks, and like a website and stuff. So it's a pretty cool thing for them to make that available and to have them free, because like I say, good fonts can be really expensive.
I go.
I tried to do no. It's too late.
How far is it? If does he have to
He-
run? I mean, is it pretty far
Not,
or is it?
No, not that far.
Oh,
It's really not that far. If you can land, like use some of that mana. Just like throw some things and
Alright.
try to get lucky.
well, I'm almost 6, so now we might be able to. I might be worth it just to wait until I'm 6 at this point.
Dude, your boat. I'm not. We shouldn't rely on your boat.
I want to rely on the boat, man. I want to put some pressure on my shoulders here.
Did this tank guy like TP?
By
Oh,
your
God, it's Doombringer.
why don't we have Doombringer?
He's a Broombringer,
I don't like him. I don't like him actually because he silences me for like years.
and he's tanky as hell, man.
He is tanky as hell.
Ouch! Oh my God, that hurts. I'm dead, man.
It's not time yet.
Well, maybe not.
Full sail ahead.
Full sail ahead.
Saved you.
Thanks, Josh. Good job.
Anytime.
So, but yeah, that was really cool for me to see Google really kicking ass, and it made my life a lot easier. And I'm also really happy with the way this font looks on my website. So it's just the trifecta, man. Google coming in for me. It makes me almost want to start using Google Plus.
Trying to slow this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Not
him.
yet.
That has a real long range. I did not know that. I can cast that way out of my like attack range.
Yeah. Damn, I'm not gonna be able to port back. That kind of sucks.
Oh,
So yeah. All right. What's next on the list, Josh?
the big thing. Oh, it's kind of cleared up. It went around
Fair enough.
like while we were off the air, and they cleared it up because there was a big incident. But I'm not sure if you're watching football, but there were a lot of complaints
go.
about these replacement referees
Yes.
and the NFL about
Yes.
them like blowing a game, and then there was the whole joke on the internet that they came from like Foot Locker.
they came, they came from Foot Locker.
Set
All right.
my
Yeah.
trip.
Can we just kill this guy straight up?
Can you land something?
Probably not.
I'll take that.
Oh my God. All right, I'm not gonna man up here. Tower hurts.
You're so manly.
I'm scared until I get the boat.
Why
what
are
is
you
an-
relying on the boat?
What is an admiral without his boat, Josh? Come on.
He's actually not admiral.
I gotta wash the poop deck.
but AC,
trim your
the boat is like the most unreliable thing you don't rely on.
I know, but at least I have some more damage.
I changed tack.
Thunderous applause.
With those last hits.
So that's actually really interesting because when I was doing that road trip with my dad, that was actually an issue. We stopped on that Wednesday night because we wanted to watch the Giants football game, and they had the replacement refs, and the announcers kept talking about it. They kept saying, you know, there's been a lot of talk about these refs, and it seems like they're doing a fine
Oh
job.
shit!
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Is he 6?
Can you do anything?
Oh, I'm
you
not
have
doing
mana?
it. I'm not doing it. I'm not throwing it. I'm waiting for the boat.
See,
I'm not ready.
what?
I hit
Now
him.
you
Look at
throw
that.
it. Now you when I'm running away.
Hey, I still threw it. It's okay.
Not
I'm almost
yet.
6, buddy. Oh, you're level
my
7?
jig.
Damn.
I'm at level 7. Yeah, I'm a boss. What are you doing?
Oh, I had to run back. Alright. There's... Oh,
So
damn
you
it.
say.
You came too
I'm kind of
close.
scared actually.
That would have been my level 6. Alright, well, can you ult these kitties? That's gonna be
my
a...
ult. You know how my
Easy
ult
boat.
works, right?
Sort of, yeah. It shoots the thing
I
and you have
gotta
to
be
detonate
kind
it.
of far away for it to like have a really big AoE and the damage.
Oh, is
It
that the
does
further
look-
away it does more? Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
the
Oh,
further away it does more. So
Alright.
yeah, being this close, it really doesn't do much. Like I may be able to hit him.
Of course.
I say probably, because I'm not even sure I could hit him.
Alright, we're gonna come out this guy. I'm gonna throw the boat. Oh god, I might just die.
Shit, they're gonna kill me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm silenced for years.
A new course. Ramming
There goes
Through the boat! Dude, there's the boat! Look at this micro right here.
I'm not ready.
Josh, I just survived that. Are you kidding me?
I go.
Are you kidding me? Big plays. Did the boat hit anybody?
No, it
I was busy microing. Hey, it gave me the movement
dying.
speed to
Just
survive
undying,
that.
just doing shit. Holy crap.
Josh, the boat set that up.
The boat didn't do anything.
Dude, the boat set it up. That's what I'm talking
boat
about.
may have killed some creeps.
That was good stuff right there.
Okay,
So-
I need something to give me HPs.
Get a bracer. Get some treads. I don't know. So yeah, man. It was a problem during that game that I was watching with my pops. But it didn't really seem that bad. It seemed to me like it was mostly an overreaction. I couldn't really notice that much of an effort. There were a few times where the refs threw down a flag and then they met up and then they decided that it wasn't really a penalty, and that was something that I wasn't really used to seeing. But I feel like that's not really that big of a deal. I don't know. It didn't really bother me as a spectator.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it was just one game that like just threw everything way over what it was.
Was that really pretty recently? Ouch.
Time yet.
Oh, I'm about to shoot my super big giant ass thing.
Oh, I'm gonna miss.
Oh shit! It hit him.
Oh god, he had another stun? Oh no, I
Yo,
might
why
be
do you
dead
have
here.
so much mana?
Well, I should have thrown the boat. Oh man.
Why did you throw the boat?
I
They
should have
were
thrown
running
the boat.
and they were slow.
I didn't even think about it, man. I wasn't trying to commit that much, honestly. I wanted to run, but Undying went in, and then I started pussyfooting around and said, if Undying's going, I should too.
You just really got to dump that mana.
All right, you're right. I'm gonna start being a man, Josh. Now that I have my wand, I can afford it. All right, so which game was this? Was it like this past weekend or?
No, they settled this. It's like they got the real roughs back.
Oh, so it's totally done. Okay,
Yeah, it's actually over. It was like it was an issue, and then it was resolved all in the time we've been gone.
Look sharp.
Oh, okay. All right, I see. So, but what
Yeah.
happened in the game? Was it really bad? I mean, did they totally blow a call? Did they like call a touchdown that wasn't a touchdown or something?
It was, yeah, they called a touchdown when I'm not sure if like officially they called it a touchdown. People are saying it wasn't. The big thing is in the end, the picture that went around the internet and everything, or what was there were two refs at the place where the person made the catch because it was like a 30-yard catch or something. It was pretty far.
Keel haul the
You see that boat?
Shit.
You see that
Damn,
boat?
that's-
ready.
No, I'm getting like Doom over here is making my day a
Full
nightmare.
sail ahead.
That was
But
a big
now,
boat.
the big thing was they made like 30-yard catch. There were two refs in the end zone, right next to each other. One called it a touchdown. The other one said no touchdown. And they were right next to each other and everything. And they had two different. I'm gonna get raped by this guy.
Oh my god, that's terrible, man. That's pretty bad. Like,
I killed him.
I killed.
But yeah, that was like the big thing that everyone was like, we need to get at these refs and everything. The mayor, I'm pretty sure like Green Bay Packers like mayor, whatever Green Bay like said, this is a travesty. We need to resolve this freaking strike and everything. And yeah, people were going crazy.
That seems like a strange thing for a mayor to say. I don't know why, but
They thought they were robbed.
I changed tack.
they were robbed.
The robbery has been committed.
The robbery has been committed in the words of, I don't even know his last name, the Michael the Situation. What is it?
Michael's
What is that guy's last name?
situation. I don't know his actual name.
It's something really Italian. It's like Fonzarelli or some bullshit.
Bonzarelli.
Throwing the boat.
Oh shit, I sent the super starter thing, but it's not
Boat
gonna
missed.
hit him.
That
probably
was a
just came up
fail
with-
boat. Oh, Josh, I threw a fail boat.
Coming over. Oh shit, no! Oh, he turned away.
Ready.
Okay, I should really read my third ability. I still don't know what it does.
It's coming in for the echo.
It's not time yet.
Oh, screw you, Earthshaker.
By your company.
Why did he doom me? Of all the people, I have no mana.
A new course.
He didn't like you, okay?
I guess.
He didn't like the Admiral. He didn't like. He's not a big fan of pirates.
He's not a big fan of pirates. He just didn't like the Admiral. Alright, Josh, we gotta slow this down. We're winning too hard right now.
We are winning pretty hard. This I'm dying. He saved me a couple times.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to ricing. Okay, so, well, I'm glad that was resolved. I mean, where did you side? Did you feel like that the refs really did need more money, or were they just a bunch of money grubbers? It seemed to me like that what they were requesting wasn't really that outlandish.
I mean, to me, the whole thing, I think, like, everyone in sports, I don't know, there's a big argument we can have about sports and college football is, like, the big thing, because college football athletes don't get paid anything, and, like, there are some college football coaches that get paid more than professional coaches, and the big thing is, like, especially for basketball and football, it's like, the college kids basically just work for free, essentially. They don't get paid anything except they may go pro. And like the big thing is there are a bunch of kids that don't end up going pro, but they spend all this time at the college and everything, and usually are scholarships. Some of them don't have like full scholarships. I mean, the big people do, but not everyone does. And so they end up going to college, and some of them have to take out loans and everything, and they just end up in a really bad situation.
I don't know why I was there. It was really bad. Kind of like that. Yeah. Okay.
Where like the situation could be better if they like spent some of that money, all the money they make from like the football games and everything, and help like invest some of it in like the players, because I don't know, at some point like you're going to college for football, really. You're not really going there for like the education.
Right. The problem with that though is it opens up a whole big can of worms of like ruining kind of the sportsmanship mentality of college sports, because now you're bringing in, I mean, what's the definition of a professional? Someone that gets paid to do something, you know, paid to be a whatever, you know. If you make money doing a trade, you could probably call yourself a professional. So if you're bringing in players of college age to play before they go professional, it sort of is redundant if you're going to pay them a salary. At that point, you're basically just a professional player. But the college is meant to be sort of a stepping stone before you are considered a professional, I guess. So it opens up a big can of worms. I mean, I feel like if you did that, you might as well just say that college isn't required for people to enter the professional sports leagues. And I don't think you have to for all of them, but I know you have to for basketball.
Basketball, football, I know 3 years for college football.
It is, okay.
Basketball is 1 year.
Oh, right.
Baseball's completely different.
Oh, yeah, baseball's...
Baseball, you do like a whole leagues.
Is
and
college baseball even a big deal?
So, I mean, there's some people that go pro right out of college, but it's not really that
can we kill
that
this guy?
common.
Hit him with your ult or something, Josh.
My ult doesn't do what? You wanted me to hit with my ult? Okay, I'm going to hit with my ult.
Alright, I boated. No, I didn't boat.
Yeah, I
Alright, I
slowed
boated
him.
now.
See, that's my... Oh shit, did you actually
Boat
go to hit him?
missed. The boat
No,
missed.
you missed him.
It's okay. I forced him back. We got this, Josh. He's dead. Look at him. He's running because he's scared.
He's running because he's decided to walk through my thing.
See that? I hit him with the water. Boom.
Oh shit, someone's coming. I don't know who it is, but he's coming. I thought he was coming.
Not yet.
Do you
Never
mana
mind, he
boots?
changed his mind.
Oh, you don't have mana boots?
No. Probably should have gone.
I'm
Yep.
not ready.
Easy kill. See, I didn't even need to hit the boat. It scared him back so he couldn't run. Big boat. Well, so, I don't know, man. I have trouble with that. There's problems on both sides of the coin, but I think there's more problems on the side of paying them.
Yeah, maybe not pay them, but you gotta like do something so they get like education, their injuries and everything are covered for.
Yeah, you could
Because
probably
like
do
there's
an-
some people that like,
Yeah.
because they're not making anything is the whole point. Like
And in some
their
cases,
entire
they're
job
paying.
is football,
As you wish.
and if they don't, yeah, it's just a bad situation in my opinion. And everyone else is making money except the players. Let me try to. How do I break boots? I'm literally gonna scrap my boots and get like new boots. How do I break boots up?
I don't know, left click it in the stash or something. I don't know if I've ever actually done it. Damn, our team's tearing it up still.
I know they're so good.
I grow stronger.
Let me buy something.
Fair enough.
Far enough. Alright, I got the level 2 boat, Josh. It's almost time.
It's almost time.
Not yet.
Almost time.
Set
I
my
got
jib.
mech. I want to break up these boots, but I have no clue how to. I'm not even sure if I can.
I
I'm about to hit this guy with my.
I
Oh,
have to Google it. Damn, you railed him.
it really doesn't do much. It does slow though a little bit. But yeah, that's my whole AC. That's what you wanted me to do to him.
Man, well, we still got the kills. I don't regret a second of it.
Oh shit, I'm about to deny this tower. What's up? Deny me. Bam.
Bam.
Has been denied.
Spirit Breaker is a Mask of Madness, so he should be pretty squishy.
It's
Good.
not time
Unlike
yet.
squishy spirit breakers.
Maybe we can pressure mid, man.
We could.
I just want to boat something, so I'm down.
I just want to hit my boat at least
A
once.
new port.
Hey, I've already used some awesome boats this game. Oh, he's gonna make me invisible.
It's not time yet.
He's gonna take my mana.
I go.
Alright,
So-
Josh. Can you disable him? Can you do something? Get him, Leoric. I'm
So
waiting for
you
Leoric
say.
to send. All right, Leoric, go for it. I've got a boat
Yo, there's
with your
there's
name on
3
it.
of them. There's 4 of them right there. No, we don't want to fight that. Wait,
Yeah,
there's
we
4
do.
of us.
Zeus is
As
here.
you wish.
Zeus is here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust Zeus.
Leoric, go for it, and I'll
Uh-uh.
boat behind you, buddy.
By your company.
Biggest boat's EU.
Set my jib.
Set my jib.
I really need an eye.
Attack.
Oh shit! Here's the guy.
Where's the team? Oh god, Leoric went in
Right
deep.
there?
Boat's
Collision
going.
course.
There's the boat. It's a big one. That's a dead Rikimaru.
Oh my god, this guy just silenced me for years, possibly.
Of course.
Damn. That guy's trashing me. Yo, they're Outworld Destroyer, man. He's scary. He's got a Mystic Staff.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Wow. You're probably right, though. I think there are ways that you could incentivize something where you could at least give students like health care or give them like a pension or something.
I don't know. To me, college football is basically, or college football and basketball is basically professional. It basically is.
Yeah. It basically is, but not quite. Not all the way.
Not all the way.
Not all the way.
The only
man.
thing different is like it's not the NFL.
They don't get paid,
Yeah.
and they're scouted.
I debark
It's all about. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care for the fact that sports and academia are so intertwined. I think that's kind of silly. I mean, I understand why sports are there and like why people do it, but how like the professional level sports you're talking about that are just like part of the college is I don't know. I would be just as happy if the college was all about just the academic part. But that's because I don't give a shit about sports.
Not yet.
I mean, if you want to go professional, that's what the professional league is for. Why do we have to do it with the college?
It's
Uh-oh.
That's the way they have it set up to make more money.
Ho ho!
Yo ho ho! Boat.
Yo ho ho.
Yo yo ho ho!
I'm not ready. A new ball.
I don't know what you were thinking, Undying. Like,
Yo, let's kill some bitches.
yeah, they're going down. All right, now I know what he was thinking.
Dude, he's not scared of any ghosts, except I have no mana now.
As you wish. Doombringer.
I really need to buy new boots.
Tidebringer.
Dude, if you kill,
Set my jib.
I killed Doombringer with the Tidebringer or with my torrent, and it said, "Doombringer, meet the Tidebringer." It actually said that. That's incredible.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I have been noticing that they have like
There's
each
a-
hero will say like stuff directly to the other hero.
Yeah, that's really sick.
There
man.
are a couple ones that actually do that. I've heard it before.
I've never heard one that specific. Like, Doombringer, meet the Tidebringer.
Shit, everyone just abandoned and dying
Abandoned
all by
ship.
himself.
So you say.
Alright, I'm totally gonna get a Chrysalis.
I may just end up selling my boots.
As you wish.
I may just end up selling my boots.
I really don't like
Oh
these.
god.
boots.
Uh oh. A team? Team? Do we have a team?
I mean, I just shot my. Oh,
Alright, I have a boat.
oh shit, he's coming for you.
Good.
I can't. I'm out of mana.
Oh no, I got doomed. Alright, there's no boat coming anytime soon.
Undyne's got no mana. I got no mana, and you're silent.
Well, I have a boat. Just saying.
Set my jib.
Alright, what else do we have on the news list, Josh?
I'm under attack.
We could start. Oh shit, this guy's killing Raj.
Oh, is it debate time? Is it politics time?
Could start with the debates.
Josh, we need some motion graphics here. I wish I had a thing that would sweep to us. Political time. Zyori and Hyper, and then
Political time.
or something. It could have a cool name, you know.
Change time.
Oh, definitely. But yes. So I guess we should start with the presidential debate.
Well, I guess I didn't watch the VP debate, so I'm a little bit. Well, I'm a little bit dipped. Ooh. Oh wait, I can go invisible. I forgot. I almost died stupidly there.
I almost died for no reason.
Almost. But then I remembered that there was a reason.
Your top tower
So, all right, all right. Let's start with the presidential debate. What was the actual date of the first debate, Josh? How long ago was it?
On. It was about a week and a half ago,
Your top tower
I think.
is under attack.
The 3rd. Today is the 13th, so like 10 days ago. So yeah, like
Okay.
a week and a half ago.
I go.
All right. So, First presidential debate, Obama versus Romney. We're just going to assume that most of you guys watched it. I watched most of it. I turned it on maybe 20 minutes in and watched it until maybe 20 minutes before it was over or something. Well, I missed the ending, but I watched probably 60% of it. I watched a good chunk. Josh, did you watch the whole thing?
Yep. Most of it. Besides, I think it was the bathroom like for a couple
I went to the
seconds.
all right, well,
But besides that, the whole thing was.
All right, so overall impression, I guess to put it simply, who won the debate, Romney or Obama?
I think, to me, even though I do favor Obama, I will tell you right now, Romney definitely impressed me with his preparedness and how he came out. And I probably have to agree with a bunch of people that criticize Obama. He didn't really come out. I mean, he did his normal Obama thing. The thing is, like, they expected more, is the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm assuming you watched some of the Daily Show stuff afterwards when they were talking about that Obama never came out of his shell.
Yeah, he never, like, went, like, aggressive, hardcore. Like, he was just like normal President Obama, which I don't know, it isn't bad, but the same thing, like Obama or Romney came out way more aggressive.
Well, the problem also is that just Obama's past speeches, especially during the election 4 years ago, were just dripping with emotion, you know, just that raw, like, I'm going to change politics, and all these just bullshit like things that people really bought into. And now people are seeing through the bullshit, so he can't really do that with the same veracity that he did before, because it's just like, well, I mean, alright, boat's coming. Boat's coming. It's a big boat! It's a big boat!
Oh shit.
Dude, that was a big boat and a double kill. Oh god, I just died to the tower though, because I'm retarded. Wow, I should have lived, but I died to the tower, man. I really did get too close. Alright, well, did you see how good that boat was, though?
I missed it. Me and Zeus killed Nighthound or Night Stalker and that other guy.
Biggest
Doom.
boat EU. Alright,
They're
so...
busy killing people over there.
But yeah, so exactly. But he can't really do that same thing that he did last election. The old tricks aren't going to work again. So now everyone's just really disappointed. And I think Obama doesn't know what to do, you know. And part of it also is just because Romney's a lot more solid than John McCain, in my opinion, as far as debating skills, at least. Not John McCain wasn't bad. Romney just isn't old, you know.
It's true. Romney is a lot younger.
But in all honesty, in terms of the election, I think Paul Ryan was not a good choice. I know that, you know, obviously I don't like Paul Ryan that much, but I don't think that really does much for Romney as far as, oh, I'm targeting all these voters that otherwise wouldn't have voted for me. Like, I don't think people really like Ryan that much.
It's true.
I think if he had gone with someone a little bit more centrist, maybe with a little bit more liberal appeal, he might be able to get some of the moderates. But Ryan's basically just like a lesser Romney, and I don't really see where he's benefiting from having a VP like that. Kind of like Sarah Palin, as my dad said, these last two elections, the VP is what is really what's going to kill it, not the candidates.
I think the VPs really have very, very minimal effect. Honestly.
They do. They really do.
I
but
don't
still.
think they really determine anything. They just pick them.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
Well, I agree with you, but still that doesn't, I mean, there is still an effect that they have on how people see the candidates. And I mean, people think that the VP does stuff. You and I both know that they really don't, but
Of course.
I think some people take it a little seriously. I mean, why not just pick someone that can at least appeal to another group of people? If you get someone who has at least liberal a little bit more so than you are, then you can get some of those moderates that think you're too conservative. If you just grab someone like that's equally conservative, it's like, well, you kind of already had those hardcore conservative people. You didn't need another one of you to get those people, so why not diversify just a little
wanted
bit?
someone young, because Romney is not really favored yet. He's not really favored with any, like,
Well, all right, that's true. He is
ethnic
young.
groups. He's not favored with the young people at all.
Right. Well, I mean, do you really think a lot of young people really identify with Ryan? Like, young people tend to be a lot more liberal, so like, oh, that's a fail vote.
You hate more of us than them.
Yeah, well, I gave us the speed boost, man. That's what it's all about.
I just did something. I don't even know what I just did. I just did it, though. Oh shit! I'm a pig. Oh, wait, no, I'm gone.
Yeah, he can like put you into the nether realm.
Yeah, I thought I was a pig though. I thought I was getting killed.
I.
I don't like this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of scared. I'm backing up.
Hey man, I'm wrecking people.
Your company.
Enemy's middle barracks.
I'm on a killing spree, Josh.
Blood in the way.
Shit! Look, everything's slow.
I go.
All right, this is so BM, Josh.
It is,
I'm not
People
ready.
do it to us though.
but I like it.
So I don't know. I just don't think. I think he probably could have found a better choice if he wants to appeal to the young people. And that's just my 2 cents about
Enemy's
it.
middle tower.
I don't know who else would have picked out.
Well, I mean, I'm not up on my awesome conservatives, so I
He's
mean I
like
don't
the
know.
youngest guy in there. There's like,
Well, I mean, just raw age doesn't necessarily correlate with young people being able to identify you. I mean, I don't look at
Yeah,
Ryan and be like,
that's- I
wow,
think
he's
that's
really
really-
young.
I mean,
So you
like
say.
that's the only person I can think of.
Commission
Besides,
course.
I think there's one other young person that I don't know.
Set my jib.
Can you think of anyone else? Other Republicans?
George Bush's brother. Condoleezza Rice. I don't know. I don't know, man.
They all like said no. Condoleezza Rice said no.
Oprah. He should have picked Oprah.
Oprah.
No,
Totally
she,
go
she
with,
would've said no.
forget
She
politics,
likes
pick-
Obama. Forget politics. Pick a.
Forget politics. Pick movie star.
Yeah, that's right, Arnold style. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, look at these weapons. These things look pretty cool.
No.
I want that merciless spear. Josh, that was a pretty good Kunkka game, man. Look at me, 9-4 and 11.
Damn.
I was picking up kills hard right there.
I was getting saved. People were coming to my rescue. I just slowed them and played Ring Around the Rosie a couple times.
I had a couple good escapes, though. I had a couple of misplays too. I did die to that tower. So I don't know. Overall, though, I think it's pretty safe to say that Romney won the debate. He really just had a solid presence. The problem I have with the debates, though, like I was telling you about, I just don't like that they can make up statistics. It really statistics in general bother me. As much as I love math and statistics and good valuable data, it really sucks that like the media and these people can just like use all of this loaded information to draw these just like total bullshit statistics. Did you see that little bit on the Daily Show about the polls about how far ahead Romney and Obama are against each other? And you know, some polls say they're dead. He's like, in the same day Romney was up 4%, then down 5%, and then at the end of the day they were dead even. It's like, you know, all the polls just completely oversample whatever they want their results to be. So
Definitely.
it's just so stupid. It's just so dumb. You know, when Romney's sitting there and he's just like, oh, you know, the 3.9% of this and that is my tax plan is going to do. It's just like, you can't say that, man. You can't just like pull numbers out of thin air and be like, my tax plan is going to save $3 million. It's like, well, nobody knows how it's going to work, man. It's just an idea in the head of Mitt Romney. I mean, you can't.
Well, that's the big thing about Mitt Romney is he doesn't really have any of his ideas like laid down. He says he's going
Right.
to do a bunch of stuff, but like you told this like a little bit of the vice president debate, the commentator or the moderator
Mm-hmm.
actually asked Paul Ryan a couple times, "How do you plan on doing this?" And Paul Ryan totally just dodged the question because
Yeah.
they really don't have like a solid way. Because the big thing that Obama pushed was that Romney was going to push for like a $7 trillion tax cut.
Mhm.
Like I'm sure you heard that across the debate a couple times.
Yeah.
That's what it was going to do. And the whole thing is Romney's campaign is on like complete like north to south, the pandering to conservatives, the liberals like flip flop Romney on everything. And like they even said that like after they won like the prelims or whatever with all the other Republican candidates and everything, they said we're in reconstruction mode now, and now we're going to come up with what we really want to do. It's basically what like the manager of like the Romney campaign said.
Wow. Yeah.
And so like no one really knows where Romney stands. I mean, I'm sure you saw the video. Have you seen the video of like where he gives this
no. I don't think
speech
so.
or whatever, and he commentates about the 47% and everything? That was like a
Oh.
really big thing on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. That's the. Yeah, and it's just I don't know. I don't like it. It's almost like I want to like Mitt Romney, but the our neoconservatives, man, are just so they're so stupid. I mean, I'm actually fairly conservative on a lot of stuff, but it's just like, I mean, they they just push it over the top. You know, like, I'm gonna cancel any government program that isn't up to snuff. It's just like, really, dude, you're gonna cancel Sesame Street? Fuck you, Mitt Romney. Dude, I saw those memes. You know, like it's that kind of stuff where it's like, I'm gonna try to be hard by telling everybody we're gonna stop wasting money on art, and it's like, dude, look at the budget. All those little things that you're talking about really have a very minimal impact on our national budget and our huge national deficit. You know the big thing? Military spending. And if you want to call yourself a conservative and pretend that you're smaller government, less taxes, you're going to save us money, then start cutting some of that military spending. And that is something that neither candidate really seems too serious about. Obama's all talk with that bullshit.
They won't do it just because no one will pass it in Congress because it'll cut jobs. Basically, that's what it comes down to.
I
you
guess
cut that,
so.
you cut jobs, and no one wants to be accused of that, especially whoever's state it is that they're doing it in.
It's true, and you're right. That's just the unfortunate part of the political game, that it's gonna, they're gonna avoid one issue just because they don't want to backlash with something else. But you're right. But it still sucks because
I think it is like military spending is way up there. They even said that the generals don't need that much and everything.
Yeah, well,
like,
I mean,
I saw some crazy statistic that said we've been making tanks ever since World War II. We've been making tanks. We've never actually stopped. We're still making tanks.
Right.
There are like places where they're just tanks, just like sitting around a parking lot, but we keep on building them basically because they make jobs.
Yeah,
it creates a lot of jobs.
I guess it's a way for us to like keep financing ourselves. Like, yeah, we're racking up the debt for military spending, but
you dig a hole and you fill it back up.
Yeah, so so it is a little more complicated. But I'm not totally like some total tree hugging hippie that's like no military, no. But it's just like, come on, man. If you look at some of the numbers, I mean, even if they are slightly loaded. We just spend so much more on military financing than like every other country in the world combined. Unless that of North Korea.
It will be really interesting to see how it turns out because there are these technically automatic budget cuts in military spending that are set to trigger after the election, I think, if they can't come up with a budget or whatever.
Interesting.
So,
yeah,
that is another chip on the table, which they I heard this crazy thing. So a lot of Republicans, when they go into office, they sign this thing that says they'll never raise taxes.
Oh my god!
And
see, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's the kind of shit where I'm just like, shut up.
It's like this really big thing where Republicans straight off the bat are totally opposed to raising taxes in general.
Oh yeah, I know. They're biggest hypocrites.
And so there was like this big thing where they may just stall out the Bush to extend the Bush tax cuts and everything, and they won't come up with it because it'll trigger an automatic increase in taxes, and so they won't technically have to support it by not supporting it. And then they'll just do cutting and everything of the military spending and everything, and all technically work out where they still haven't gone against what they pledged, which is just not cut taxes. It'll just automatically happen by putting it in future bills that automatically happens if no action is taking place.
Wow.
Well, ways to get around.
That sounds like something our modern day conservatives would do. I hate that too. I hate that. It's such a dumb platform. I'm not gonna raise taxes. It's like, shut up, man. I'm not opposed to paying taxes. It's a necessary evil, man. For the whole system to work, the money has to come in. The problem is what you do with my tax dollars. It's so it's just a dumb platform. I'm not gonna raise tax. Okay, I mean they're still outlandish. There's still a huge amount of tax that has to be paid. It's such a dumb platform. And the worst part is they all end up raising taxes anyway. It's just total bollocks, man.
I don't think they really end up raising taxes. I think they lower taxes.
Who lowers tax? When was the last time taxes were seriously lowered, Josh?
Bush tax cuts.
The Bush tax
by a lot.
Cuts. Don't lie to me.
You serious?
No. Let me Google it. I don't buy it, dude. I really don't buy it. Most of that stuff are just...
Bush tax is the big thing that lowered capital gains and everything. It lowered everyone 6 percentage points down in their tax bracket or whatever.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's cool. So, there's an example. But a lot of that stuff is just total hot air, man. It's very infrequent that they actually Just they're like, yep, you know what, guys, we're gonna give you all a break. Here's some money back. Like, okay, I remember Bush did that too. Yeah, that worked well. That was a really well advised plan. Here, we're gonna give everybody a tax rebate. What was it? They gave everybody like $400 or something to jumpstart the economy.
Something like that, yeah.
You know what everybody did? Paid off credit card debt. So it did absolutely nothing for the economy because that debt was already there. It's just like, wow, that was your average. Like the average American has quite a bit of debt, so everybody just dumped it on credit cards. So stupid. So no foresight. Goddamn Bush. All right, Josh. I think that's enough political rambling though. Is it time to wrap up episode number 11?
I guess it is.
Josh, that was a kick-ass game. I'm feeling pretty good about my Kunkka.
I would feel good, but like Undyne and Zeus carried that so hardcore. It was ridiculous.
9, 4, and 11.
And then Skeleton King soloing Rosh or whatever.
Yeah, that game was just dominating.
Just AFK, I'm killing Rosh.
Yeah. So next week, though, we are hopefully good for a news report. Josh, this time window still works well for you?
Should be good, yep.
Yeah. All right, cool. So hopefully news report number 12 next week, guys. Of course, check out Zyori TV. The new skin is out. It's released. Slightly better functionality as well. And so proud of that VOD section, Josh. So proud. So you guys can check it out. This VOD will be uploaded pretty quickly here. Should be uploaded in probably sometime today. And it'll be on your main page here on the VODs at Zyori TV. Thanks for joining us for another episode of News Report. We'll see you guys next week.